Hey folks, Mark Ryan back yet again. Sorry I took a little bit of a break. I've been going through a move, but now I'm all settled into the new place, and I've got a new article and podcast and video I'm going to be shooting out to you based off the next two articles. This one's called Ahead of the Curve, #1 QR segments for real estate agents. I got a pretty nice response on the doctor medical worker advertising piece I did a couple weeks ago, and I thought I'd expand a little bit for some of you real estate folks out there. Just so you know, this is going to be a part 1 of 2. So I was poking around on the internet trying to find some ideas for QR code usage for all the real estate folks out there that would function sort of like a game changer, an idea or a tactic that works but might not be getting a ton of play. And you know what I found? There really aren't any. Well, there's a few strategies, but everyone is doing pretty much the same thing, and I mean everyone. They put a QR code on a sign out in front of the house that directs you to a virtual tour, and you can download the realtor contact information into your smartphone. Or the code takes you to the realtor's website, and you can browse listings from there. Good God in heaven, is that boring. Realtors have a super tough job, like any straight commission salesperson, especially in this housing market, especially if they are new or struggling to meet a quota. Realtor's job is one of sales. Duh. And anyone who's in sales will tell you that what you want is to simply sell as many units of whatever you're pushing as possible. So I thought about this and junk mail and QR codes and why everyone does all the same stuff. And then after like 4 hours, it dawned on me. Most salespeople are not effective marketers, and this example is no exception. What do I mean? A marketer's job is really to evoke interest and emotion in a product or service. A salesperson facilitates the sale. Simple enough, most sales folks really are awful at generating interest. Enter the direct mail component. I've seen a ton of real estate mailers using QR codes, and I'm not mentioning this to speak to their individual level of success. I want to point that out now. My job is to get you to employ methods that are both targeted and unusual enough, so forget the postcard. Go lumpy. Just saw a great technique that, when combined with a QR code, promises to viciously rival your competition's postcard or mailer. Now, I'm going to be upfront about this. This does require a little bit more money than the average postcard, but it's nothing obscene, and should be directed at your strongest leads, especially if you're competing against another agent. Step 1, get a big bag of hay. Yes, hay, thing you feed horses. You get that in any arts and crafts store. You'll also need a supply of padded bubble mailers. Number 2, a supply of needle and thread with string, preferably close to the color of your color palette of your company logo. This will visually tie your prospect to your brand. Very important. Number 3, business card with a QR code on the back. I will detail for you why that's important in the next article. Right now, we're working on just creating interest to drive response. Step number 4, thread the needle through the card. Handwrite a little note, something to the effect of, "Dear prospect name, finding the right agent is like looking for a needle in a haystack. This is just a little hint for you. Your name. Signed, your name." Now you put the hay, the card, the needle and thread, and the note into the Ziploc bag. Then you put the contents into your padded mailer. One additional extra cool feature of this campaign, the Ziploc bag will hold in the scent of that hay. The recipient opens it, and the scent will anchor you, the realtor, that into their mind. And hay is commonly associated with youth and nature, which are typical positive reference points. This allows you to link directly into that. Number 5, mail to your hot list. You want to know what happens next? I'll have another article for you next week, so stay tuned. Thanks so much. This is Mark Ryan. Take care.